season 4, episode number 2 of Reincarnated as a Slime. Last episode was our first episode back in a little while, and we're back to what seems like very good slime. We got to see all of our build projects, and it looks like we'll be focusing on our dungeon from now on. Last episode was dope. It's exactly what we watched slime for, and I'm sure that this episode will be too. So without further ado, let's run the intro and hop right into this.
Go.
30th floor? So is this a boss? Damn! Little Street Fighter music going on? Yeah, okay, buddy. You're me. Yo, Masayuki's so funny, bro. Oh! Damn! I can't believe it's not butter! Bro, that slit is so easy! No, I'm just lucky, bro. I wonder at what point Masayuki's power no longer works. Or just luck. Nice. Okay, y'all are pretty cool. Like, I just wonder if he was on a battlefield with a bunch of demon lords, if it would influence enough. Okay. He's gonna miss. Bro. Are we for real? They're gonna glaze him too. Like, yeah. Merch? Bro. They're selling U2s. Masayuki buns. He snapped the sword. Costumes? The hero's PR is insane. It's funny, for his personality, that power has got to be so frustrating. Oh, that's nice. That's nice looking. Bro, that's looking like 10 points to Gryffindor. Good, that's what you want right there. The ones in the coats, they look all shady. That's cheap. No. Right, that'd still be cheap. Plus, don't worry, they'll hit a wall. Yo, unpaid labor. Why does he get money? He does nothing but sit there. I do remember him working there. She's so hyped. Bro, she's been doing all this for free. She should get a major share. Yeah, it's the technology, it's the friendliness, it's all of the services. Bro, this duo. Y'all scheming, money grubbing duo. Oh right, they did say they were gonna move everyone in. Okay, Rimuru. That's true. Because only people that can get in are people that they allow in. Damn. Brother, this nation is OP. How often do you train? Because the only people that can beat us right now are the top of the world that are just so strong they can raise the ground and end it all and by themselves. So you were actually working, respect. Sheesh! Bro, I'm convinced all the sandwiches look the same. Because that's exactly how JJK sandwiches look too. They got them sandwiches from a 7-Eleven. Damn! The green people? Okay. Bro. Because they haven't introduced them yet. They're so dumb. Yes. Oh, okay. Wait a second. That has some sauce. What? There was not this many of y'all. Who are they sponsored by? So they save right outside the... You can't fault them for that though. That's simple RPG mechanic strategy. That's a stake of America, bro. They're just challenging Melania every day. That's smart though.
そうか殿に調べてもらいましたところ、ベルトという有名な傭兵団だそうです。金の出所はイングラシア王国ではないかと。50階層のゴズールたちとてこの人数ではどこまでやり合えるか。
Because I was gonna say eventually they'll hit a wall like Bovik's where even their numbers wouldn't matter, but I guess that's not the case. What? Wait, what? Oh, because they're so strong. Damn. And she took it out? Well, no, she could do it. It's Hinata. Is that disintegration? Oh my god, that place looks beautiful, son, damn! She's just trolling. Yeah, okay, well, that's a bit of a... That's a jump. The same one that she launched at Rimuru? Bro! All this for a drop of blood? That hero was her. Remember, she couldn't beat you, and you can't beat him. That's true. Oh my god. She makes hella money. Say you tell her. Wow! Yo, you're gonna make me go tell her? Yeah, I'll go in. Yeah. Alright, your punishment is be the boss and beat their ass. Even with... So he doesn't have complete conviction in you the way the others do? So then you can't incorporate one for him? Because I know Shuna... Yeah. That makes sense. So then just transfer the thing. So then is this the thing where they don't want other parties to surpass Masayuki's? Like they want them to go as far as possible, but they don't want them to get further than the heroes party? Wow. Yeah, nobody can nobody can know. Yo. It rises! Yeah, Dolmen is so funny. It's funny because there's all these people that are way stronger than Rimuru, but his efficiency... Ew, okay, Pinocchio. Ew, the voice! It's just, his efficiency is so different. Like the convenience of his powers. I mean, even with their numbers, would they be able to beat a Dolmen? It's a machine. Oh, damn. That's sad. Because she gets attached to him. Slow him down. Well, y'all's failsafe is just a Veldora, which is funny. Uh-oh. Oh, damn! They're getting trained! Oh, I remember that! Bro. Just please help me.
まさかヘルモードをクリアするとは。
ならば我がベルドラ流闘サ
ゴブタは私の弟子なのだぞ。
Gobta's looking at them like, bro, no, leave me alone.
ただいま戻りました。
Poor.
よく頑張ったな。俺の陰で休め。
I knew it was gonna happen.
約束してたエルフのお店連れてってやるからな。
Oh, now you have energy?
ふん。
Right.
まだ元気そうだな。
Big mistake. You're getting trained by one of the strongest. You think he'll give you a break?
チーム緑蘭だと？
ついに40階層のボスも倒されてしまったようだ。
俺が罠を仕掛けた49階層がある。点を置いた素敵
Oh
な場
my
所だ
god,
ね。
is that acid? What is
でも
that?
まさか苦節デムクとか言わないよね。こいつを使う。
What is Dems?
これは。
名前は疑似コン。ツワを模して作った代用品だ
Okay.
よ。出るのかと思ったら。
That was what he was doing inside of the thing with all them
マ
bodies.
スターコアから作ったもので。
Dang, we're still using Charybdis?
好きな魔物を想像してみてくれ。
No way.
後で変えたいってのはなしだから。
So make it a good one. Show someone a dragon.
何を考えておるのや。
Will it fit in the room?
うん。
Bro. That's actually cool.
使用者の思念に応じて姿を変えるんだ。
Okay.
魂の器を保護
What is
するのが
that? What did you summon?
聞いてねえし。
Just summon Fire Blast.
ミリも
Is that a red slime?
好きな魔物とか言うからだ。
Aww. I'm a slime.
なんか
Right, it's a little weird.
翼乱を迎撃しようという魂胆だな。
リブルの作ったゴーレムじゃ動かないよ。本番はここからだって。
Is that what's gonna...
憑依。
Oh, shoot.
リムル、腹が減った。
Is Rimuru in the thing?
思ったよりも馴染んだ。
Wow. That's what he meant by we don't gotta go there in person. Okay.
マスターコアに合体させることで自在に動かせるアバターコア。
They're gonna have so much fun with this. The Dungeon Squad's gonna love this. Wow, Ramirez is gonna have some strength with her.
あんたはすごいやつだと思ってたわ。私は最初から知ってた。
Yo!
手のひら
So then how much of their power is shared in these monsters? Because if it's even like 10%, they're about to get their ass beat by a red slime. No, it's over? Alright, whatever. Hey, bro. Already, we're off to a great start. We had a good discussion, everyone. I don't know if you guys are returning viewers for this video, but we had a great discussion originally over last episode and all that. And you know what? They're doing a lot better of a job direction-wise with this episode. And it looks like it's gonna maybe go throughout the whole season. I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like it. All right, let's see. I almost missed this. Oh.
楽勝だったな。
Wow, y'all got rocked!
まさか
Not a lot of power.
初心者パーティー
That's
に
the
負け
answer.
るとか。
It's definitely a lot different when y'all aren't demon lords and dragons and frickin' all that stuff, bro. We'll see how that goes then. All right, well, that was a dope episode. Like I was saying before, I almost missed that entire scene, which would have got me crucified in the comment section. Yeah, really good episode. I just, direction is everything, bro. Having a good vision, and I don't want to diss the last director because maybe they just, we don't know all the circumstances, but what we were talking about in the comment section, like as a group, was that it's not just dialogue, because dialogue doesn't have to be boring. It really doesn't. And I was saying that in my breakdown last time was JJK did a pure dialogue episode too, and it did great because it was changing scenes. It was explaining the rules in a creative way. It wasn't like it was crazy animation intensive. It's not like JJK was doing its, you know, final episode fights. It was just text overlays and stuff. That's all we're asking for, you know what I'm saying? It was the fact that it was the exact same shots, just drawn with a slow tortoise level zoom in while they repeat. And some of you guys were explaining to me that I was actually right about the repeating thing, which I'm glad, you know, we had a consensus on, because I felt like a lot of the information that was being revealed, it's not that it wasn't necessary, it was just, like I said, repeated. It was the same thing. I would hear the same exact rule set every single episode. So then when people would say, trust me, this information's important, it was hard to take it seriously because, well, it was the same info episode in and episode out. And apparently, according to some of y'all that read the light novels or read the manga or whatever it is, they actually omitted a lot. They omitted a lot of important information, which is like, So now what? So we had the not great direction, whatever that may be, whether that's a lack of vision or scheduling issue or a staff issue. And we weren't even properly laying out the information. So it just kind of, you know, fell on deaf ears. But this season is great, bro. No cap. It's exactly what slime is. Slime showcases us the world building. That's what slime is. It's world building. And in the process of showcasing that to us, we get to see the characters and how they act with each other and how they evolve, whether it be mentally or physically. And then we get conflict and a very big battle, and then we're back to us. That's what makes slime so appealing, because you get to spend time with these characters that you grow a connection with before something crazy goes down. Everyone gets stronger, we fight a big bad, and then we come right back down to earth. So right now we're with this dungeon, and Green Fury getting their money from Ingratia is clearing things. And listen, I have no problems with what they're doing. The asking the spirits to show you the way thing is kind of cheap, but like Rimuru said, that's a valid way. I'm not just gonna dock points from you just because you know spirit manipulation. Like, that's not my, what, am I gonna just stop you from using your power because it's not convenient for me? And I also can't get mad at them for the save points. Everybody else could do it, they just haven't figured it out. That's smart. Listen, we've been playing Dark Souls for a long time. You know how many times people play a different RPG, maybe not Dark Souls, but a different RPG, they put a save point right before an important moment? When's the last time you played Cyberpunk, you had to infiltrate Arasaka or do an important mission, and you didn't put a save point right outside the door? Everyone knows loading save points is meta, and the way they do it allows them to have hella party, which, that's intelligent. Hey man, do your thing, and because of that, they've gotten pretty far. I imagine they're gonna have some trouble with a Dolmen just because we've seen him fight and he's a pretty strong cookie. They said Bovix, even Bovix might struggle. It wasn't a definitive Bovix is gonna get ran. So then you get the feeling that they're gonna struggle a little more. Maybe they beat a Dolmen. From that fight with the demons monsters, they didn't look all that strong. It was truly just the numbers thing. Once you start getting into the upper tiered floors, it's kind of like these beings are just so strong, they're gonna wipe you and it's not gonna tire them out or anything. But well, I guess we'll see. And it definitely seems like they want Masayuki's party to be the front running squad for advertising merch and all that stuff, considering Masayuki is so famous and revered as the hero. But I mean, I guess we'll see. We need some training. We are in our new bodies and it's not going well, which is actually really funny to see Veldora, one of the strongest, what, probably a top 10, top 5 maybe top 5, top 10 for sure. Strongest being Milim, probably a top 5, right? You guys can let me know. You guys know a lot more about slime than I do. You see these people, they're very goddamn strong, okay? And then seeing them put into these bodies and they just can't compete is hilarious. They honestly, it might make them stronger, especially Rimuru. It might teach Rimuru methods of combat and fighting and power utilization that'll benefit him once he gets to the new body, considering we still have some schemers in the midst. But really good episode, and I am looking forward to the next one. In the meantime though, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early uncut and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.